God, I made a statement last week that even shocked myself. I said, Jesus is alive on the inside of me. I am Him and He is me. And when it came out of my mouth, I almost pulled it back in, saying, that's not right. But the more I began to digest and reflect, that statement is completely true. Nobody's just been bold enough to say it to you. But if you have asked the Lord Jesus to come and be a part of you, He didn't just come in that moment while you were praying and say, all right, wipe you clean. Now, good luck. See you later. But that's what we think He did. Because we think what happens is, you know, we pray the prayer and we get saved, and then when we get in the middle of trouble, He's nowhere to be found. We think that way because we've been taught wrong. Or we've had the wrong ideology. Maybe nobody taught you it, maybe you just think it. For years and years, I thought that God was a distant God, that He was seated up in heaven, which He is, but He's also seated in me. Because how do you know that's true? Because how can Jesus save you and the girl in Australia at the same time if He can't be multiple places at multiple times? He's multidimensional. He's not limited to this skin or even this world. He can be seated in heaven while He's seated in you. He can be seated in me while He's seated in Sarah. He can be a part of me and alive in me while He's alive in Mackenzie. Because that's who He is. I get you back. You go into a mighty move of God, and you encounter Him and you experience Him. But as soon as you walk out the room, maybe a day, 2 days later, it feels like it wore off. Feels like it wears off, right? Feels like it's not there anymore. And you feel distant again. And you feel like, God, where are you? I just encountered you the most amazing way I've ever encountered you. And here I am a day later, looking at the stuff I didn't want to look at, saying the words I didn't want to say. What's going on? And I believe that we go through that because of this one mindset. We believe that it wears off because we believe that He descends and then ascends back to heaven. And then we're, Lord, this is hitting me right. You're getting fresh revelation. I didn't even think about this till now. Then we get stuck thinking that we have to earn our way back into encounter. Then we get stuck thinking, Jesus, please fall on us again tonight because we need you more now because we messed up worse after the last encounter. But if you would ever get rooted in the fact that He lives in you, and that there's a river flowing in you that is fully alive, that is continually flowing on the inside of you, you would never have to ask Him to come and descend on you again because all you'd have to do is tap into the river. Woo! All you got to do is tap into the river. You don't have to beg Him to come. Come on, Lord Jesus, please fall on us tonight. And if you don't feel anything, then He didn't come. No. If you don't feel anything, it's because you didn't tap into that river, that wellspring that's on the inside of you. It's not up to Him if He comes in a room like He did Wednesday. He will do that sometimes without us even looking at it. And I love it when He does that. But the other times, we got to look right here and say, all right, spring up, oh well. There's a well inside of me that's never dry. There's a river inside of me that the oaks grow up beside it and the leaves never wither. There's fruit on it 12 months out of the year. It's inside of me, He's inside of me, and it's alive.